2009 Mercedes-Benz Viano. Guess you'd call it like a VIP transporter, which you'll see why in a second. But importantly, this is the 3-litre V6 turbo diesel with the automatic gearbox. So it is the more powerful variant. Just the bare vans on their own are going for very good money at the minute because you've got so many uses for them: campers, taxis, MPVs, whatever you might be. This one's been converted by a company called Auto Design. I believe the cost was over £30,000 when it was new. So it was a new unregistered van, went to them, and they converted it into their VIP transport package, which again, like I said, we'll show you in a second. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. As you can see, looking at the whole side of the van, it's all one colour. Obviously silver Mercedes, are notorious for 17 different shades of silver on one car, but as you can see, all nice and clean, all one colour. So we're off to a good start. So looking at the bodywork, you've got this front driver's corner. That's all nice and clean. You do have a little scuff here just next to the parking sensor. The arch itself, that's all good. Good wheel and tyre on the front right corner here. Looking down the van, obviously you can see it's nice and straight. It has these chrome mirror caps, which are very good condition, all nice and clean. Indicator in there, that's all good. Going down the side of the van, got a couple of marks down the bottom here, which you can see there. The sill is all nice and clean. No marks around the door handles. It's always good. Obviously, privacy glass on the rear, which you'll see for why in a minute. You've got this slight mark here on the sliding door, which you can see there. And going down the side, this rear arch, again all good, all clean there. Got another good wheel and tyre. It's got what size have we got there? 17-inch wheels on the alloy wheels. Obviously look quite fresh on the van. This whole large piece here, all nice and clean. As you can see, the roof, full of sunroofs, but it's all good on there. Both rear tail lights are nice and clear. They're big lights, so no fading or anything on those. You've got a small crack in this one here, tiny little crack there, but they all work fine. Everything, these reflectors and everything are good. You've got a small scuff on the bumper there. It has got a tow bar fitted with electrics, as you can see. It's got rear parking sensors. We do have a rear reversing camera as well, which I'll show you in a second. And you've got a little bit of it's just some sort of polish or something. Got a little bubble there in the tailgate. So it's a CDI 30 or 3-litre Viano, as I said. So this is the later version from the V-Class and the Vitos. A little bit of delamination in the glass there. And a little bit on the other side, just a tiny little bit. Here's a full-size opening rear tailgate. Like I say, you've got that crack there, and there's a mark on the bumper on the rear corner here, which is quite obvious. And you've got a very small scuff just on the bumper there as well. On the passenger side, again looking down this side, all nice and straight. Not covered in dents or anything. Another good wheel and tyre. Rear arch on this side's good, as is the sill, as you can see. More privacy glass on this side, obviously. See that roof again. Nothing really to whinge about there. Got a little bit of a mark here. I'm guessing somebody's lashed something to the roof rack at some point, and it's caused a bit of a chip on the top of the door. So that's on the passenger side and front door. And then there's a couple of marks just above and below the door handle on that side as well. So you've got the Auto Design logo. That's the company that did the conversion, but we will detail all of that in the description. On this front piece here, you've got a little stone chip there. Another one here on this little sort of shoulder bit. And there's a dent and a little mark in the paint there. This front arch, all good. Going out the front, as usual, it's a Mercedes. So the headlights could do with a small bit of polish, but they're actually not that bad at all. Being quite picky there. Some stone chips on the front. As you can see, bonnet itself, again, a couple of stone chips. And there's a bit of damage on the sort of shoulder bit of this part of the bonnet there, as you can see. Have a look at the interior. We'll start in the front. So it must have started with a good spec van to start with, because obviously, like I say, 3-litre automatic, all that sort of stuff. But the spec's nice for the driver as well as the passengers, which is always good. Black leather door card with a dark wood trim. And you've got black leather seats here, which are, let me double check, they are, yeah, 2-stage heated. And then you've got a whole load of other buttons and bobs in there. So you've got air conditioning. You can control the rear from in here, but you can do it in the back as well. Like I said, automatic. It's got the larger Mercedes stereo unit with a nav and everything. And then separate from that, which I'm guessing we'll need the key in for. Yeah, you've got this separate reversing camera. Tell you what, we'll start the van. That's the best way to do it, I would say. So start it up. Hit that, there you go. So you've got a reversing camera, you can see everything you need to see there. Let's say you've got the bigger stereo and everything in there. Heated seats, air conditioning, heated front window. And then you've got all the stuff for interior lights and things in there as well. So there you go. Condition wise in the front, driver's seat's all nice and clean. Behind here you've got basically the bulkhead for this sort of luxury camper thing that's in the back, which I'll show you in a second. It's got armrests on these, which is nice. You can control the rear pop-out windows there, as you can see. They go in and out. Yeah, quite a nice feature, especially for a bit of airflow. Go into the passenger side there. And again, nice and clean. Mercedes sill plates and stuff are all good. This passenger seat, again, black leather, heated, all nice and clean. Really no sign of any real wear at all on those, really good. So in the back, like I said, 30,000 pounds worth of conversion, starting with this glass screen in the rear, or through to the drivers. Then you've got this sort of large leather and suede clad unit, so you've got some storage in there, and then you've got extra storage down below. It does have proper 3-pin plugs, obviously a massive stereo system as you'd expect, loads of heating vents, 12-volt sockets. This has a full fitted mat, it's a custom fitted mat, but underneath there is cream carpet as well. Lots of sort of floor lighting and things. And then you've got 2 seats. You've got this seat here, and you've got this seat here. If we sit in one of them, you can see all the sort of toys you've got in here. So you've got all the controls for the heaters and everything, and this sort of nice aluminium, which is always good. And then you've got here, you've got the full seat controls and seat heaters, lumbar, and then we can control the windows there as well to open and close those, which is nice. You do have 2 large sunroofs with blinds, they're electrically opening, all that sort of stuff. You've got rear lighting, more cup holders than you'll ever need in your life, but the seats are leather, most of the door cards are leather. You've got extra things like you've got this lift out table, again in leather, and basically anything that isn't leather is suede, so you're not short of some plush materials in here. Really, really good. Loads of storage. There's more storage in there. Can't think of a more snazzy way to travel, really. Really, really nice. We'll detail in the description everything about the conversion, everything that's been done to it. As you can see, these pop-out windows on the back as well. We'll pop the bonnet. So yeah, the 3-litre V6, like I said, with automatic gearbox, all nice and quiet. It could do with a bit of a clean in here, but nothing too much of an issue to worry about. So there you have it, 2009 3-litre Mercedes Viano VIP transporter. Any inquiries, please get in touch. We're happy for you to come and have a look at these things. We'll start them up, we'll show you the paperwork we've got to go with them, or we can do video calls. We're happy to send any more photos or videos that you might need. We are open on auction day to the public as well. But like I say, any inquiries, just get in touch. Thanks.